Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB The Show has baseball from Progressive Field. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the LA Dodgers and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on the show, and it's coming up next. Shane Bieber gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
And now here is Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Mookie Betts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:05.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And oh, to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Chris Taylor comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Rosario, still ranging back. And that one is gone. Chris Taylor with a solo shot. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
We were wondering who was going to strike first with the long ball. What a moment for him right there. Home run in the World Series. No one can ever take that away from you.
Here's Corey Seager. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Number 35, Cody Bellinger.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here comes the 0-1. And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here now is Will Smith as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
Seager is off at first with 2 away. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first, and LA's off to an early 1-0 lead. Clayton Kershaw is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last one to pick up a W in his last start when he got into the 7th inning. Let's see if he can make that 2 good, strong outings of 7+ innings back-to-back.
So stepping in is Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw: 2 hits in 7 tries. Windup and the 0-1. Now a ball lined hard toward right center, and he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Batting second.
Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1. Catches the outside edge, 1-1. Kershaw has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Fouled away.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 2-2. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. Striding in for the Indians, Patrick Connolly. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now the pitch. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
The 0-1 on its way. Called strike 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt, try and get a swing and a miss.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Now another 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Indians nothing. Second inning set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Max Muncy. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2 and 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Now here's the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Back up the middle. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Batting 8, the left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
So 2 out, nobody on. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Dodgers down in order. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's a .417 hitter. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. High strike there, and it's 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Pitch on the way.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he fouls this one off.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He'll try it again, 3-2. Fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Once again, a 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. This is skied into short left center. Pollock has a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting 6th, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Now into the box, Cesar Hernandez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on the way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. The batter will be Gavin Lux, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. First pitch coming. Here it is. Knuckle curve down below the knees. 1-0. Hit out towards second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. 2-1 now to Mookie.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get the full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
1 out, nobody on. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Betts is on the move. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Betts leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit down the third baseline. Throw gets him. 2 down. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He singled in his first AB. behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave one, but they're on top 1-0. So now to the plate, Jordan Luplow, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Around second now and headed for third. And the Indians have an early threat here in the inning. It's a leadoff triple.
And you have to like a center fielder that's willing to sell out and go for broke there, but he just can't make the play as the ball sails over his outstretched glove. And by the time he tracks it down, it's just too late for him to hold the batter at second.
In now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. A runner in scoring position with none out. Popped him up. Catch is made on the mound, and that's the first out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Roberto Perez.
Digging in next, Roberto Perez, trying to bring in the time run from third here. First pitch on the way. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Here's the 1-1. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next will be the shortstop, Amed Rosario. First delivery to him. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
1-1 to count. And the pitch.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
3-2 to the Indian center fielder. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Pollard. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Gotta love a night at the ballpark. These fans certainly are. Back with more from Game 1 after this. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Cody Bellinger. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And the pitch. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder all the time? That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Standing in now, Will Smith. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled away.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Next up is Max Muncy. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Popped up. Connolly is there for it. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jose Ramirez. First pitch of the AB now.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
This is the fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Good battle. Count remains full. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Now it'll be Patrick Connolly grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
From the stretch. High and deep to center field. Going back is Bellinger. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now back, the designated hitter, Tranmere. Reyes.
1 out, runner at first. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. As a look, now the pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Ramirez, base runner at first with 1 out. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. From the stretch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Now batting.
Now to
First
bat,
baseman.
Carlos Santana flew out in his only at-bat so far. He's set, and he fouls this one off. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Fouled away. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Fouled off. One and two, here it comes. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he may be a little winded up there after this long at bat, so he'll step out and ask for time. Grounded to the right. And that will be a base hit here for Santana. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, that fires me up right there. He stuck his nose in there, grinded out a 10-pitch AB, and delivers the knock. That was fun to watch.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
And that's in there, base hit. Now a long throw home. And they'll tag him out at the plate. And that will keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Edwin Rios. And now the first pitch. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
That just misses off the inside for ball one. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And right into the shift. Gloved by Santana, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. First pitch on its way. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Gavin Lux. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He collected a base hit his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The set and the 1-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
The set and the 2-0. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The batter number.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last two batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. So now to the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set, the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th, 2-1 Los Angeles. Now at the plate is Jordan Luplow. Tripled and later scored first time around.
The right fielder, Jordan Luplow.
Here it comes. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And another foul ball.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Another 0-2 coming.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
The left fielder,
So the
number 9.
next to bat will be Eddie Rosario. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to lower his sights a little bit right now. We talk a lot about this, the elevated heater. We're seeing it so much in today's game. He's got to find a way to make this pitcher work down in the zone just a little bit more.
Boy, Gil, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Into the box now, Roberto Perez. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Rosario leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. One left for the Tribe. Our score remains 2-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And there are 2 away now.
Now back, catcher, Will Smith.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And that brings up Will Smith. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Center fielder going back. And it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, and it gives the Dodgers a 3-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Oliver Perez, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 39, Oliver Perez.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Through 5 1/2, it's 3-1 LA. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Patrick Connolly.
Striding in is Patrick Connolly. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First offering. Low for ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And that's in there, 2-1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the Tribe have made this a 3-2 score now.
Man, you can see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
So now Carlos Santana.
Now batting, first baseman, Polo.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Indians strike for one on this solo homer. Bottom third of the order, 7-8-9 due up to start the seventh. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Indians 2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go as the third baseman, Edwin Rios. First delivery to him as he rips it on the ground to second. He's got it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
One gone now in the LA 7th, and up next the center fielder A.J. Pollock. Now here's the first offering. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Gavin Lux is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And he popped him up. Ramirez into foul territory, and that's going to land foul. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Dodgers down in order. They're up 3-2. Blake Trinan gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 49, Blake Trinan.
At the plate now is Cesar Hernandez. Career against Blake Trinan. He's gone 2 for 6.
Cesar Hernandez.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A 1-0 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jordan Luplow.
So next to bat will be Jordan Luplow. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Bobby Bradley will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 44, Bobby Bradley.
First offering on its way as he'll take a look at ball 1. to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Solo shot to right center, and the Indians have come back to tie things at 3.
I mean, you have to love the World Series. What a game we have right now. Home run ties it late. Place is going absolutely bananas. Would you rather be anywhere else?
The left fielder, number 9, Eddie.
At the plate now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
To the plate now, Roberto Perez. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Betts has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Ahmed Rosario.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. From the stretch. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Count even now at 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. We'll march on to the 8th. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Brett Phillips is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Now playing right field, number 35.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in Mookie Betts. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Emmanuel
attention,
Passe
please.
has been summoned from the
Now
bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Emmanuel Passe.
Now here's the first offering. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Popped him up. Ramirez is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Next for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Just a tick behind for a strike.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Right to Ramirez. And that's the second out.
Up next to the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Next to hit is Corey Seager. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had...
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Brusdar Graterol is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Brusdar Graterol.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the imposing power bat, Jose Ramirez. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Patrick Connolly waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Standing in now, Patrick Connolly, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batter, the designated hitter, Randy Reyes.
Striding forward now is the DH, Franmil Reyes. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball.
But this is speared by the first baseman, and he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Digging in will be Carlos Santana. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Betts at the track, the wall. And that two-run home run delivers an 8th-inning lead. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. They've taken a two-run lead.
This is going to be one of those moments we look back on in a couple years when we relive this World Series. That swing of the bat late in the game to take the lead, huge blow.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez.
7, second baseman.
And he fouls this one off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. 5 runs, 8 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's now 5-3 Indians. Set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Cody Bellinger. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Andrew Miller comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 24, Andrew Miller.
set and the pitch.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Strike called, 2-1. Miller, a veteran at 35 years of age. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
3-2, full count. Ready now with the payoff pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosario is there, one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
Next, it'll be Will Smith. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
1-0 delivery.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Rosario. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman, Max.
Next up is Max Muncy, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the AB now.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
The 1-0 delivery. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Indians have taken their first step as they claim game one here at home. This ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Cleveland Indians win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Emmanuel Clase is credited with the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score